So before this video gets started, if you are an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, or a gig worker and you want paid time off, if you want paid time off, sick leave, you want protection if you get into accidents, if you want income protection, if you want protection if you ever get deactivated, hospitalized, if you ever do get deactivated and you want your account back as well, there's a brand new company that just launched and they got $1.6 million in funding. They're doing same day cash transfers to drivers, to gig workers for, you know, paid time off, all that stuff. If you want that, the company's called Cover. And if you use my link down below, you get 30 days for free. It does start at $7 a month. But again, if you use my link, you get 30 days for free. No commitments, no annual contracts. You can cancel and pause at any time. At least check it out. At least click my link down below and accept that gift of 30 days for free. And now let's get on to the video. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. So in today's video, we're sharing about a story. Somebody shared this story in my Facebook group, Uber Lyft Drivers Facebook group, about a 13-year-old child, girl, who got into an Uber and went missing. So there's obviously a lot of problems with this, and we're gonna talk about it. If you guys don't know, I've been featured, I think I was featured in, I was actually featured in a few articles. I got interviewed about unaccompanied minors with Uber and Lyft drivers taking unaccompanied minors. I have gotten several ride requests from unaccompanied minors. Usually parents ordering rides for their kids to take them to soccer practice, band practice, picking them up from school. I've actually gotten a ride request from an elementary school, believe it or not. And I refused the ride. And on one of the occasions, I told the kid to tell his mom that you can't order a ride, like she has to come get the kid. And I mean, he's there by himself, and they end up canceling the ride. I wait the 5 minutes. I think I canceled the ride. Then she orders the ride again. Like, parents don't care, but it's such a huge issue. And if you're an Uber and a Lyft driver and you have an unaccompanied minor in your car, there's so many problems. It could look very bad for you. It's illegal, by the way. Yes, actually illegal. You can get your driver's license taken away, your insurance taken away, dropped, banned from Uber and Lyft. It's not worth it. You could actually go to jail if, you know, if something bad happens, right? And who's the witness, right? So we're just gonna get into this story. By the way, the reason why you can't get an unaccompanied minor as an Uber and a Lyft driver is for legal reasons and insurance reasons. So by the state, whatever, you know, the federal law, if you have a driver's license, you can't transport people for money, right? You're not allowed to. But if you drive Uber and Lyft, you know, they give you the license or whatever, they let you borrow the license, I don't know how it works, while you're on the app, and the insurance to be able to take people for money. But they state you can't take people under 18. So as soon as you have somebody under 18, you're violating Uber and Lyft's terms of service. And now, you know, you're violating your driver's license, the DMV, because you are taking somebody for money, and it's not on Uber and Lyft because they don't, you know, they don't condone that. So whatever the case is, yeah, obviously if it's somebody like who's 17, 18, it can be a little tricky, but I mean, still, you can never be too cautious. So let's get right into, and if you get into an accident with a kid in your car, dude, you're in for some deep trouble. You got a lawsuit coming your way. They're taking away your insurance, taking away your driver's license, you're getting banned from Uber and Lyft. It's not worth it at all. Okay, so this is my Facebook group, guys, Uber Lyft Drivers Facebook group. I usually don't plug this Facebook group just because, you know, it's a little small group for people who want to talk and stuff. But it's been getting quite a lot of good stories lately. So go ahead and join this group if you want. This is the group. We have over 15,000 members now, 44 new member requests. People are joining every single day. I think it's at like the top of the recommended list when you type in like Uber in groups. I don't know why, but it is. Chris from Real Rideshare Stories him and I are pretty much running the group. So if you join the group, just beware that we do share our videos in the group. But anyways, so this is the story. Y'all, my friend's 13-year-old, so it sounds like she knew who it was, the mom. My friend's 13-year-old went in an Uber this morning and is nowhere to be found. Uber hasn't actually gotten back to her to help her find her child. Who puts 13-year-old in rideshare car? Who drives a 13-year-old? Yeah, a lot of drivers drive underage passengers. I know because I've talked to them. And I've made videos on unaccompanied minors before, and I've received countless comments from drivers saying, well, it's not our job to ID a passenger. If a 7-year-old kid gets in my car, I'm gonna accept it. You'd be surprised. I'm sure some of you guys watching have that similar mindset, unfortunately. And they're gonna find out the hard way. They're gonna get into an accident, they're gonna get a ticket, someone's gonna crash into them, whatever, the cops show up, they see you driving a 9-year-old in your back seat, you could be facing jail time. Also, what kind of parent does that? So I actually heard that it was the parent who ordered the ride, but here we go. He is not legally allowed to be in an Uber alone. He sent him in an Uber alone. They should be locked up in Child Protective Service called to take any. So the thing is, some parents actually don't know, because in a taxi, the law is different, and I believe in taxis, underage kids can take a taxi. You know, that's fine. Uber and Lyft, not necessarily a taxi. However you want to look at it by law. So this is the full story. Missing child from Virginia, could be in Maryland. This is my friend's daughter, Jazzy. Her last known areas, she was in Manassas, Virginia, and went to Hyattsville, Maryland. She may possibly be back in Virginia. The current location is unknown. There's already a police report. If you have seen her, call this number. Edit, the mother did not order the Uber for her child. I know the Uber isn't allowed to pick up the unaccompanied child. They didn't follow the rules, or 2, they weren't alone. Now we know if she was with anyone and where they went. So they don't actually know if she was by herself. She could have been with somebody else. You know, the question is, where did she get the ride? She has not been, in 10-1, she has not been found, but the police department, where she lives is going to the address in Maryland to see if it leads to anything. So, and then I guess a big update at the top is she's back with her mom. So, I guess Uber was refusing to track the passenger because I guess it's illegal. But anyways, that's the update, guys. Scary stuff. I mean, you never know. This is why you don't want to. I mean, I'm sure a police report, right? The police was looking for them. I'm sure they were looking up who the driver was. Just like that. They find out who the driver was. They asked the driver, why are you taking an unaccompanied minor? Deactivated. Boom, gone. License gone. Insurance dropped. That driver's screwed, right? He didn't do anything wrong except take the passenger. Right? You're probably thinking, well, Dylan, I'll just take the unaccompanied minor. You know, I'm a safe driver. I never get tickets, whatever. It's not worth the risk, bro. You could be the best driver in the world. I mean, you are the fact that you're saying you're the best driver in the world and you're accepting to take an unaccompanied minor just proves that you're not the best driver in the world. And you are going against the law. And you're probably going against the law on other things too. Texting and driving, speeding, running stoplights, stop signs. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. Please give this video a big thumbs up so more people can see this video and be aware that drivers and also passengers, parents, please do not order rides for your kids. Please do not. It's against terms of service. Drivers can get in a lot of trouble and a lot of drivers will just take them. So let's all work together. Let's not blame anybody, and let's just say, okay, we know both riders order rides for unaccompanied minors and both drivers take rides from unaccompanied minors. So let's both come together and not do any of them. So thumbs up this video so YouTube pushes this out to a bigger audience for the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe for more videos, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye guys.